Hello, good morning. Don't mind my oily looking face. I just put on some facial oil, that marula oil from Drunk Elephant, which reminds me, Sephora has that big sale coming up and you can get stuff cheaper, but I'm trying not to shop. So anyways, so Andy was out of town. I didn't talk about it the weekend that he was out of town, of course, but now he's back. So he left the Friday before Easter, and he went with his mom and younger sister up to Idaho, where his mom recently bought a little cabin by a lake or something, and then so they spent time cleaning up the mom's cabin a lot. And then they also went, God, it looks like I have a lot of stuff in my background. Maybe there is a lot behind me. Anyways, and then they also spent some time with his older brother who's in Washington and married and has 2 kids. One is a young baby who was just born at the end of January. So Andy was out of town for over a week. It sucked, I hated it. It's so much more worse when like I can't come home and tell him all about work and what's been happening. And yeah, he's back home. Everything's good now, back to normal. I did do some cute little like welcome home things for him, which I'll show you. We've got a little welcome home banner over here that I made him at Michael's. And then I also got these cute little like balloons that you just blow up with your own, like with your mouth, you know? So I got the little A-N-D-Y because they actually had all of those in this type, this kind of glittery one. It's kind of hard actually to find all the letters at times if it's not organized. And then I got him a little balloon bouquet. I wanted to find one that said welcome home, but I couldn't find one. So he got the Nemo and then a bunch of other balloons that have since kind of collapsed. Oh, and one of the things I got him for his trip was actually this Bill Nye book, and then a cute little hand shadows book to play with his older nephew who's around like 4 or 5. So anyways. Yeah, so it was really great to have Andy come back and to surprise him with that. He got back this past Sunday evening, so he was gone from a Friday for a full week until the next Sunday evening. We have good news about Andy. I think I may have mentioned he might have some work news. He got the offer. He got a new job. It's a promotion. He's the new assistant director of business and finance within a particular division in his department. So it's a great move up for him. It'll help him reach his goal. The person who was last in that position, this guy named Alex, is now the CFO within a different department on campus. And that's totally what Andy's goal is to, you know, get his MBA, become the CFO of a division or department on campus. So this is a really good move for him to get into this role. And it's all very finance heavy. So our jobs are different. Mine's like a little bit of everything, it feels. I've got the academic personnel and the finance and just all kinds of different things, plus like managing 6 people. And then he just really gets to focus on the finance, which is perfect for him. And he also made a super awesome, what do you call it, entryway console. I just turned my light on so you can see it better. You see a little Stitch back there. He's saying, hey guys. Yeah, so Andy made his first like kind of large piece of furniture. It's right underneath the welcome home sign, and this is it. I want to make it look cute. We'll probably remove the welcome home. I actually got some of that Opal House peel and stick wallpaper. I've got another one on the way because I want to test out a few different things, and then I just need to put up the hummingbird feeder outside. But anyways, back to this. Yeah, Andy's been working on this for over a month. He's got maple on the top, which is kind of a really nice, more expensive one. He talks all about like how he does the joins and stuff, and I don't really know it, but it looks pretty awesome. And then he's got drawers that go out all the way. This is his drawer, so he puts his lunch bag and his wallet and keys and stuff in here when he gets home. We've got these nice drawer pulls that I ordered from Anthropologie, of course. I don't think, yeah, we don't have anything in this drawer yet. It pulls out like all the way. Yeah, and then I've actually just got a bunch of doggy poo-poo bags down there. So we'll do something cute down here and then on top. The only downside is I was thinking we could put like a little lamp here, but there's nowhere to plug it in around here. There's no electrical outlet. So yeah, so lots of stuff going on. We've also got some more stuff going on for Slinky. We've had him 3.5 weeks now. I've been taking him out on the weekends and trying to socialize him and, you know, help him meet other people and dogs. He has a best friend now. They've only spent 5 minutes together, but he's got a best friend dog who is named Pink Floyd, and he's an Italian Greyhound, and they get along famously. They're like best friends. Speaking of which, I'll show you where he's at. So Slinky's favorite thing is laying outside in the sun. He is such a little slug bug. He's like, all I want to do is sit in the sun, and that's what he does. So as it turns out, this is where he likes to stay, in the backyard. He's got some sticks around him, which we do like to play fetch with, including that new little toy over there. We just got that last weekend. So this is his spot. This is what he likes to do in his life, is lay around. Huh? You like to lay around, Slinky? He likes his belly rubs. Oh yes, he enjoys his belly rubs. Sometimes when he doesn't want to go inside, I have to pick him up and he groans and makes a little noise. Like if I have to leave for work, he's like, oh, he makes a little noise. So he's just a happy little dude hanging out in the backyard. So something Andy and I talked about before we got him is that we'd like to have a dog who is trained, who has good manners, who knows basic commands, and of course who does not chase the cats. We're still working on his relationship with Stitch and Fig, but that is something we'll focus on. So starting this upcoming week, we are taking him to Camp Canine, which is, it's a doggy daycare and boarding facility. They also offer training a few days a week. So he's gonna go to puppy school. And I've been contacting Marianne, a woman who coordinates the puppy school. And he's gonna go and learn confidence, being comfortable in new situations, and then learning self-control and impulse control. So I had a long conversation with Marianne about it. She seemed really good. She uses positive reinforcement, nothing negative. I liked the way she talked about things and the program they have, and it all made a lot of sense to me. So he's gonna go for full days of doggy school. And it starts this upcoming week. As long as we get everything all confirmed, which we're mostly on the way, then yeah, a few days next week and a few days the following 2 weeks. It's a total of 3 weeks, 7 days over the course of 3 weeks, and he'll spend a full day there playing and having fun and learning things. So, you know, it's definitely an investment and like a commitment, but it's totally worth it for him and for us, and to have that good positive relationship. I want him to be a happy boy. I want the cats to be happy. You know, yeah, so that's what we're up to. And then eventually I actually want him to join Diogi, which is a local dog daycare and overnight boarding facility that I really like, and they're great. And I really like Diogi. If they had training, I would totally do it with them, but they don't. So Diogi is D-I-O-J-I, but when you pronounce it, it's like D-O-G, dog, kind of. Anyway, so after the Camp Canine, we'll try to see if he can join Diogi. You have to do like a temperament test and see how do you get along with other dogs. Do you have any history of biting and stuff? So, you know, my goal is to eventually get him with Diogi. And then when we go out of town for Thanksgiving, Christmas, stuff like that, we can take him to their overnight boarding facility. And likewise, if we ever have really long days where we're like doing a day trip out of town or something, we can't bring him along with us, then we could take him there. So that's the plan. Lots of stuff going on. Andy's new job. Andy's back in town. He made a furniture thingy. Oh, I hope I'm not like boring you too much, but I also got a scholarship from work. So much happens. There's a summer event called the Business Management Institute, and it's at UCSB every summer. It's put on by WACUBO, W-A-C-U-B-O. It's the Western Association of Colleges and Universities, I think. I don't know what the full thing is. Anyways, they have this great 4-day program called the Business Management Institute, and I want to do it, but it costs $995, and my department does not have money for like that kind of stuff, you know what I mean, for like staff development and training and stuff. So I applied for a scholarship. I wrote up all my stuff for my application. My boss endorsed it. She wrote her own separate letter, which was really great because I've only been in my job about 6 months, and I felt kind of like nervous asking her to write that on my behalf. But she wrote it. It must have been awesome. I got approved. I just heard about it on Thursday, so I got my scholarship. So now I can go attend the Business Management Institute this summer. The only hard thing is gonna be missing like 4 days of regular work, because so much happens in every single day and I'm gonna get behind. But it's okay, you know, you gotta prioritize, and sometimes you have to take time off. Like I'm taking off 2 days around my birthday and it's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be bananas. We've got new staff, new training, recruitment, but I gotta do it. I have to take time off, and it's never gonna be a perfect time. So anyways, with regards to my birthday and then the Business Management Institute, you just gotta do it. That's all there is to it. Yeah, we've had a big week at work with training a new hire. I did my first successful recruitment, like posting the job ad, interviewing people, offering the job to them, and now training her. So yeah, just lots going on. Now that I'm spewing it out at once, it seems a little crazy. Yeah, lots of stuff going on, and it's the weekend, so I got all my chores and errands to do. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update about life and how things are going. Everything's going very well, and I'm very grateful and happy, and a lot of exciting things coming up. So thanks for joining. See ya.